Hi everyone, welcome to my weekly live. I hope everyone is doing well today. It's Wednesday. I'm excited for today's live show. Hi, thank you for joining in. I am excited for today's show because I'm sharing all about Sakara Life's wellness products and also about their plant-based 100% organic, ready-to-eat meal delivery. I actually brought along my iPad so I can kind of go through online all about it because I get a lot of questions about it, and I have shared before on my stories and posts about when I do get the meal delivery. It's so awesome, so delicious, and I figured that if I brought my iPad, I can go through a few of their new signature programs and things like that. But I'll just wait a few minutes for people to join in. Hi everyone, I do have my mic. Hopefully the sound is a little bit better. And I also have a bunch of questions that people did send in that I'll definitely get to. But if you have any, you can definitely leave them in the comments and I will answer them. And if you are new here, I'm Missy from Wellness with Missy, and I'm a plant-based lifestyle, holistic wellness coach. And each week I bring you a live show just sharing products to help elevate your routines, or just products I personally love and use, and introduce you to new things. And if you have any recommendations on things that you'd like me to share, be sure to DM them to me. I'll definitely always looking for new ideas. But this week the show is all about Sakara Life, so I'll just wait a minute. Let's see, where is everyone visiting from? Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining in. I'm grateful. If you can't stay for the whole time or you want to watch it at a later time, no problem. I'll just leave it to my profile. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave them. I did write down a few that were sent in to me. So, but I guess I'll just get started. So Sakara Life is a wellness, plant-based focused company, and it was founded by two girls, Danielle and Whitney, and they actually also both studied IIN as well, where I did too. And they kind of formed, they didn't kind of, but they formed their company Sakara Life out of their own journey to wellness and nourishing themselves. And that's usually how a lot of businesses or products start. I know for myself, I started Wellness with Missy to share my love of whole food, plant-based eating, but also holistic wellness, nourishing like your mind and your body and your spirit, all the good stuff too, because that all does really make a difference. And I love to share products that can just enhance those daily little small things that make a big difference over time. But so Sakara Life, actually, Sakara is a Sanskrit word that means like thoughts become things. And I, you know, when I was saying become a yoga teacher, I definitely started to realize how much that not only the foods that I was eating, but the things that I was feeding my mind and my spirit were also so essential for my overall wellness and well-being. And I just really started to take notice to a lot of things. And once I started to become aware for myself, I started eating whole food, plant-based foods, and I just started to feel so amazing. I started sleep better. I started to have more energy, and my skin started to clear up, and I just overall felt more vibrant. And then I started to just pay attention to other things in my life, and I started to realize how much that my daily yoga practice was just helping all these areas of my life. So it's kind of the same philosophy behind Sakara Life, and you know, I love to align myself with companies that have the same kind of mindset that I do, and I just really wanted to share. I do get a lot of questions about Sakara Life, but here actually is a picture of both. This is Danielle and Whitney, and I will share more about this when I get to the food delivery. But I just want to start real quick with a few of their everyday kind of wellness products that they do offer, like their teas, for example. But the whole concept behind all of their products are that they are based on plants as medicine. So there's all this function behind each of their products that will help like enhance or help to balance out certain areas of your life. And Also, I just think all the packaging is just absolutely so beautiful. It's adorable. I just feel like all these little details of things, like if you set up a little tea section in your home. Last week my show was about little self-care rituals that we can incorporate into everyday life, and just having these beautiful boxes out, or like creating a tea section in your kitchen just will inspire you to want to make tea, bring out like a fancy cute teacup and enjoy, and just be mindful and sit and enjoy your tea. But the two that I definitely use a lot is the sleep tea, and this one has passion fruit flower, and a few other things that help you to, their focus is about plant medicine for deep therapeutic sleep. And each of their products easily talk about how that incorporating these kind of products will help overall help you sleep. And I just really do enjoy at the end of the night, I love my tea time. I definitely share that a lot. I just find it to be a time and a place to just kind of start to unwind and get ready for sleep, because sleep is so essential for our well-being. And I only know from my own experience, because I used to be the worst sleeper, and until I started to really prioritize my sleep and creating a wind down routine and incorporating these small little things, they definitely helped me to have a better night's sleep. So this is their sleep tea, and they come in a packet like this, and all you do is you just heat up some hot water and put this in there, let it sit for a few minutes, and then enjoy it. And all of them are just so delicious. And then this is the detox tea, which this I love because it has lemongrass in it, but it helps to just like calm your mind and detox your body. And I also did read somewhere, or something, that Danielle, one of the founders, she will actually also use it as a facial put water, steam it, drop these in there, and then you put your face into hot water, and kind of helps to detox your skin as well. So that's another thing that you can do with this. But this is the detox tea, and they also do have a few different ones. I also have here their youth and body, and this tea as well is loaded with, it says functional herb wisdom, and so it kind of definitely defines what is going on inside these tea box, and how all these different teas help to create wellness and balance within our bodies. So this is the youth and body tea, and I believe there's a few others. There's a digestive tea as well. You can find everything on their website, but these are the few that I definitely enjoy. I definitely love using the sleep one at night. It's just like kind of a cue to myself to start to wind down and get ready for a good night's sleep. Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining in. If you're just coming in, I'm sharing today all about Sakara Life, wellness products, and their plant-based meal delivery. If you have any questions, you can leave them below, and I'm happy to answer them for you. So this is the tea aspect of the line of Sakara Life. And then the next thing that I'll move over onto is their protein and greens powder. This is another product that they have on their line, and the one thing that I like about this, it comes, well, a few things, but I like that it has both the protein and the greens inside the packet, and you can also buy these smaller size. It comes in a big size as well. But I personally, when I travel, I always bring like my wellness stuff with me. I'll bring my teas and my powders and all that kind of stuff. And these are just easy to travel with and put them either in just water, or if you make a smoothie or you pick up a smoothie or something like that, or just mix it with some oat milk, you can easily do that. So I do like that this product has both the proteins and the greens in it as well. And it tastes really good too. So that is their powder. And they also have a few other ones as well, but this is the one that I particularly use, so I just wanted to share that. Let me see what it says here. Yeah, it's an organic plant protein blend, and it has, minimum amount of ingredients in it, which I like, and it also another pretty box and easy to just throw in your bag. So staying healthy on track and keeping your wellness intact is very easy with things like this, and just having them to incorporate into your daily life, just overall, for myself, makes me just feel so good, and I feel like I'm taking care of myself, and then I feel calmer, and I feel like I could do everything I need to do for the day. So that is the protein and the greens. And then next over here, I've shared this one. a lot, and it is the metabolism. And this powder, it's so delicious. It tastes like you're having like chocolate bar, whatever kind of chocolate. If you're a chocolate lover, you're totally gonna love this metabolism powder. It is a combination of just very simple ingredients that help to boost your metabolism, but it also helps to curb your sugar cravings, eases bloat, and it just really tastes delicious. It has this really nice chocolatey taste to it, but it doesn't taste fake. It has like just, I've shared before, I mix it with just homemade oat milk, and I'll put a scoop or two in here, and then I'll just put it in my mug and use one of these, and it works perfectly fine, and it's so delicious. Or you can throw it into a smoothie. I've also made vegan fudge brownies with it, so there's so many uses, but it really is just very delicious, and it's a great thing to have sometimes. I know when you're craving something, either chocolate or sweet, you can add it to your coffee in the morning as well, but they do suggest that you use it for like 2 weeks at a time to really start to see the benefits of doing so. And I really love it. I definitely use it pretty much for myself. I just throw it into oat milk, or sometimes I'll throw it into my smoothie if I'm making. Sometimes I'll just, even if I want a little snack, put a scoop of this. You're supposed to use 2 scoops at a time, but maybe if I just want an afternoon little treat, I'll just put like 1 scoop with the banana and maybe some strawberries and some little oat milk or just water, and mix it up, and it's so delicious. So it comes in this very big bag, which seems huge, but it lasts a very long time, and it's like I said, there's so many different things that you can add it to, and it's really so delicious. And it has all these, it's like chocolate with health benefits, which is cool. Yeah, it says relieve bloats, enhances energy, and controls cravings. So that is the Metabolism Super Powder, which they actually now do have the bar, which is pretty new on their line, and then they also do sell this in this size packet. So if you wanted to get those, so you have them ready to go whenever you want, especially if you're going out for the day, it's a great thing just to have and incorporate and reach for that, some wholesome things as opposed to processed stuff. It just really is overall so good for your health and wellness, and I personally love it, and I wanted to just share. I've shared it before, and there are some recipes on Wellness with Missy if you want to check it out. But if you have any questions, be sure to leave them below, and I'm happy to answer them for you. And then also they have on their line, which is fairly new, are all these bars, and this is the detox bar, and these are perfect little things to just throw in your bag, especially if you're traveling, or if you have like a long day out and you want to have some snacks with you. You can easily just throw this in your bag, and this is the detox. It has vanilla, tahini, and blue spirulina in it, which is so good. And then there's the metabolism, and there is also, I think, 1 or 2 other flavors as well, so you can check them out. But I just love that there's this very clean, simple, whole, nutritious ingredients in all of their products, all featured around, plants as medicine, and using foods to help either heal or balance our bodies and our well-being. And I just love their wellness products, so I wanted to share those. And then I will also, I don't have all the details, and I don't have the sample of their organic, ready-to-eat, plant-based meals that are all 100% organic, non-GMO, so delicious, such a variety of things. When you can have anything from like donuts to their salads are so good, and then at night their meals are just so hearty and delicious, and they're just loaded with a variety of different plant foods and different foods, which is so great for our microbiome to be eating a diversity of foods and things like that. And they have their signature plant-based food delivery delivered right to your door service for a long time, and you can order that either daily for 5 days, 3 days. You can pick if you want breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or whatever you'd like. But they also have introduced some signature programs, which I'll show you from the iPad. But they also right now are doing their January, a few times a year, they do like a reset program. So right now that's going on in January, and you can sign up to do it for 30 days. It's almost like a reset, a great way to just like nourish our bodies, knowing that we have plant-based whole foods ready to go, so we don't have to worry about what we're going to eat, and just kind of get to that place of resetting, nourishing our bodies and our mind and our spirit. And which is super cool, because when you do order the home delivery, and I'll show you this a little bit more in detail, but oops. Sorry, I got kicked off for a second. But when you do deliver, when you do get delivery service, they incorporate in there, you get so much. First of all, it comes in this box with all of your meals, and they're all easily laid out on, you know, when to eat them, what's in them. They're all like individually wrapped in different eco-friendly plastic things, and you get this bag which you can easily store your stuff in if you're leaving for the day. It's an insulated bag, but they also give you this little kit on setting the week and what Sakara life is about. And in here too, they'll show you like what to eat for, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and that kind of stuff. But in here, they'll talk to you and share with you a little bit more about the Sakara life, and you know, what to expect from the program, and what's in your box is kind of what I was describing. I have shared it before on my post, so if you want to check it out more, definitely go and check it out. But like, that's an example of the salad. But they also, when you receive the weekly meal or whatever you sign up for, they put in there all these additional things. They will tell you about, you know, the foods and what is included in there, and everything is organic, and there's plant-based protein, there's nutrients, there's minerals, there's fiber, there's all the good stuff. And if you'd like to heat it up, the things, but it's all clearly listed on each of the meals when they do arrive to your door. And they talk about their sustainability, and what else is in here. It's just the biggest thing which I love is like setting intentions. So as I said earlier, it's about like nourishing your body, whole food, plant-based foods, but it's also about thinking about when you go to eat, being mindful of sitting down, eating, and maybe like what the intention is to maybe why you ordered Sakara Life in the first place. Was it for whatever the reason was for yourself? Like, knowing your why is just so helpful in everything that you're doing. When you can always go back to why you're doing something, it just really keeps you motivated, or it just makes you feel good and feel connected to why you would want to eat whole food, plant-based foods and nourish your body, and order Sakara Life's home delivery. I know for myself, when I have a busy week, or maybe if I'm just getting so out of balance, I like to have these kind of meals. Even though I prepare and cook all of my family's meals, it's really nice knowing that I have this in my refrigerator, it's ready to go, and it's a way for me to remember about taking the time to take care of myself. So I think that's so essential. So it does come, talks about that in this little booklet, and they also give you a Palo Santo, which is this little, it's kind of like an incense, but not really, and you light it, and it goes out in like, you know, not even a minute, so you don't have to worry about it keep burning. But I absolutely love it. It just smells so calming, and you kind of just set an intention. It helps to also relieve like negativity and things like that. So having these kind of little things just really help to keep yourself more mindful on what it is that you're looking to do or create. And when I know I started to focus more on eating whole food, plant-based foods, it just led me to being more clear about so many other areas about my life. And I really feel like that is the intention behind what they're sharing and their message. It's about, the plan says, you know, medicine, but also about the holistic living and intention and things like that. So it's really like, oops, that it comes with that. You get this little booklet, little zip thing. They also give you a little thing of the metabolism. There was also a metabolism bar in there. They also give you wellness products. There was, I thought, oh yeah, I do have it over here. So there'll be also their probiotics in there, and sometimes too, maybe even their green liquid, I don't remember what it's called, but they will incorporate, and especially if you do one of their signature programs, there are new ones that are focused around like metabolism. There'll be all specific things that are included in that. But these are just the little things that come when you order the home delivery food service. Whoops, sorry. So this, I just figured I would pull out my iPad to show you real quick. So this is like the 30-day reset that I was talking about. But here, this is like their signature nutrition program. So you can order that either, like I said, for 3 days, 5 days, for all different kinds of weeks, whatever works for you. So I like that flexibility. And maybe if you just need lunches for the week, sometimes that's what I do because I'm just so busy from the morning till at night that I'll just get lunches for the whole week. So I know that that's set, and I just put it in my little bag and I'm ready to go. And I love that I can bring my Palo Santo with me so I can just set it and light it for a second to just get back to my intention and being calm and eating mindfully, because that really helps with digestion as well. But so here is the 30-day reset signature program. So it is pretty much talks all about it. And then you could go in here and you could join it. Right now this is going on for January, so you can either do it for a week, for the 4 weeks, whatever works for you. But I like that flexibility, and here it will go over everything that you'd like. And I also have a 20% off code. There's a link in my bio if you would like to use it. I'm grateful and shop for it. If you have any questions, you could definitely ask me anything. You can either DM them to me or leave them below. But let me show you real quick too. They have their new programs that they just started that are focused around, for example, there's the metabolism reset. So in this program, it's all about the metabolism. So you're going to get the powder, and then all of the meals are going to be focused around that aspect. And you'll also get a little guide for each of the programs. And this one comes with the beauty water drops and daily supplements, and it clearly goes through everything that this program would help you with. The other one that I do like is there's the Fresh Start Cleanse, which is just a great way to also just reset. And what's included in this one is all of the lunches and the breakfast, their signature green smoothie drink, another booklet about this particular program that they offer. Here you're going to get the detox bar and the detox water drops, and this one has an evening packet. So each of these signature programs are focused around one specific area, but the overall situation is still about nourishing your body with whole food, plant-based foods, products, but also your mind and your body and your spirit. So it's kind of, when you sign up for these things, it's like you're signing up to really take a moment, understand your why, and then focus on what area it is that you are looking to at the time. So that is their clean, and then there's the performance system, which is their other new signature program. And this one is, you have the breakfast and the lunches and the dinners. There's also a guide for you. In this one, you're gonna receive the greens and protein super powder shake with supplements and all that kind of stuff, but it kind of just guides you through the whole process. So that is their other one. And then the very last signature program that they have is this, the Gut Health Reboot. So that one is good because I know our guts can get so out of whack for many reasons, but this one is focused on the reboot of that, and it comes with, there is the breakfast and the lunch and the dinners. They're all designed to feed you with nourishing foods to help really reset your microbiome and things like that. The green smoothie, you're gonna come with the probiotics, detox bar, supplements, water drops, the guide, and so much more. And really just when you receive this box, every time I do get it, I just feel such goodness. It just feels good that I'm doing this for myself and getting these plant-based, 100% organic, ready-to-eat meals delivered to me, but it's also reminding me to take the time to take care of myself. So I'm a big, big believer, like when you take care of yourself, then you can show up and be the best version of yourself for everything and everyone in your life. And products like these just really, I'd love to just share. I use them myself because on some level if they can help to either steer you in bettering your health and wellness journey or jump-starting it, whatever, I just love to share these things with you. And Sakara Life, I definitely have been a fan for a long time, and I personally just feel like it's a great way. I know a few my friends and people that have definitely signed up for the meal programs, and when they get the box, there's just something about it. Everything is just so pretty, it's so nice, and all the food is really so wholesome and delicious, and there's all different kinds of things. If you see on the signature, let me just even see what's on here for next week. Does anyone have any questions? If you do, you can leave them below, but before I go to, I'll just make sure that I check off the questions that a few people did send in to me. So in the signature programs, you will have, like 1 week I had donut, there's like a donut for breakfast. Let's see what's on the signature program for next week. So when you go to order, you will order, if you want how many days a week, like Monday through, they only deliver Monday through Friday, not Saturday or Sunday. So it's only during the week, and you could say if you want it for 3 days or just 2 days, and then you could say if you want breakfast, lunch, dinner, or just 2 of them, or 1 of them, all that kind of stuff. But it will show you what will be on the menu for the following week. Let me just see if I can pull it up. So let's see how it works for next week. I don't see, okay. I know you can definitely, maybe it's in the emails that I get that it will show what's available, what's coming up for next week's food delivery. And like I said, there like donuts, there's these, I've shared before, there'll be granola with goji berries, which are so good for you, with some green goddess kind of smoothie drink that you mix with it. And the salads are just so vibrant and full of life. And then there's protein, and there's a great dressing, and then there's beans, there's all kinds of stuff. And then for dinner, there'll be wholesome meals like curry dishes and sweet potatoes, all kinds of good stuff. I can't even remember. There's just always so many good things, and it's so fun. And I like that every week it's very different too. So if you are going to do it for the 4-week time, you're going to definitely have a variety. But I absolutely just love to share about these things, and I hope in some way you find bits of happy and healthy inspiration here. And I do a live show every week, usually Wednesdays at noon, so if you can come and join me. If you missed it, I'll leave it below and you can check it out whenever you'd like. And as always, feel free to DM me any questions. If you'd like to try any Sakara Life products, there is a link in my bio that you can shop. There's a 20% discount code XOW Wellness with Missy, WM, Wellness with WWM. That's almost a little tongue twister, but you can do that if there's a link in my bio. But I'm so grateful for everyone that was able to join me here on my live, and thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great day.